Hi folks, welcome back to the Hoard. Let's see, look at that, my battery's all nice and charged. So 48 degrees Fahrenheit, 6 degrees centigrade, I don't know, somewhere around 330-ish, right? Give or take a foot and a half. Hey. So, what are we up to? Oh, and today is Monday, March 16th. You guys could see my snow still hasn't melted. Got plenty. Anybody who needs any, come and get it. It's pretty good snowman snow or snowball fight snow now. It has hardened up a bit or stiffened up a bit. It's not as fluffy. Anyway, what am I up to today? So I spent a bunch of the morning looking for those foot pegs still, and I found plenty of other shiny objects to amuse myself with. I found a bunch of AC adapters that I forgot about, and I found 4 partial recoil starters, and this was an eBay deal. This just showed up. It needs some love, but the spring is good, right? It's got tabs on both ends. Comes with an extra baggie of parts. Butterfly, what are those called? Stops, chugs, and the little butterflies. The rest of it there. It did come with the friction washer and the clip. I mean, there were people trying to get $20 for the friction washer. Black. It's in halfway decent shape, actually. I think this was $40. Yeah, I think it was buy it now, $29, and then $10 to get it shipped, or $29 and $10.95 to get it shipped. Yeah, it was $40. It's $40. So I thought that was a good deal. So that's eBay. There's a piece of trim that's been missing in the kitchen forever. So I finally cut the board to size and hit it with the old golden oak Minwax. So that's like I don't know, half a dozen coats. You can see where it feathers a little bit here because of the grain. So I got that done today. And last but not least, whilst I was doing all my searching, I did find a set of foot pegs that weren't frozen to the ground. So I slammed them on there. I replaced the batteries in the box, and it's still not running right. Because if it was running right, we'd be taking it out for a quick rip snort, but it's not. So the next thing I have to do is, I think the CDI box is fine. Next, I got to change this, and actually, believe it or not, I think it's the magnet, because I was doing some experiments with that magnet, and it seemed to be responding in a strange way. So I do. This is another one where the springs are broken. See, it's got no springs. So probably what I'm going to do is put this in the right place. Wow, I think it's 180 out. No, it's in the right place. Yeah, I think it's in the right place. Where is it? Anyway, I'll figure out if it's in the right place. And then wire this one up. So then I'll change this out, and I'll change out the CDI, the CDI pulsar. And hopefully, between the one of those two, that straightens it out. Then we can get a quick rip snort out of this thing. In a way, I'm glad that I had to go digging for these, because I also found a TRX 200SX frame. And what I'm going to do is, when I fabricate the frame for this, I'm just going to cut up the quad frame and drop it in there, and then have the piece of quad frame with the motor on it be able to move a little bit, so that I can tighten up against the back axle. I think that'll all work out good. So there's that. Yeah, I went all through back here, under here, all through here, and I can't find those. I probably, as I'm talking to you, I'm going to look up and say, oh shit, that's where I put them. By the way, adult supervision here, and guidance and all that stuff. Occasionally I say words like shit. So I'm feeling pretty good about making progress. My basic belief is, every day, if you don't make progress, you got to set yourself up for progress or for success on the next day. So I feel as if, though I'm not riding this thing yet, I have moved it forward. Now that the plastic's on, you can see how this pipe is not good. The original pipe is supposed to go underneath and sneak by the exhaust system and go out low, I guess. Right? That's just way too high. I mean, you can see as it blasts, it'll just blast backwards and hit the plastic. So you can see it's actually supposed to go out way down here, and that's its way out. The seat, I don't know, I'm probably, just for the time being, gonna patch it up. That way I could ride it, but it is kind of, you can hear it, it's kind of crispy. I wouldn't want to be riding on that all day, especially with this kind of stuff. Kind of wears at the old manhood there. Alright, what else do I have to tell you? I've been playing with wood and sanding and varnishing or staining or whatever the hell I'm doing over there. I'm working on this thing, and I'm still looking for parts. I can't believe I so thoroughly lost them. I mean, I found a lot of other cool stuff, so I'm kind of happy about that. Here, just quickly. Yeah, while I was searching, excuse the darkness, found a whole box of AC adapters, which you say, oh, who cares? Lights, 1, 2, 3, 4, and what I can do is hook these up in series, and then use them to charge gel cells or whatever. A lot of times the gel cells that aren't necessarily good with the float chargers, because they draw a little too much current. If you want, you can kind of put them through a light bulb, and then they won't burn up the light bulb, they won't burn up the charger. So I'm happy that I found that stuff. And I also found sprockets. Check this out. I not only have one, but now I have two. And I think this is for a 1-inch axle. That's for 3/4. So these are 41s for 41 chain, or 40. They're kind of thin. Whichever one is thinner, 40 or 41. They are 72. So one could drive those directly with a centrifugal clutch for a go-kart, and they would work. But now I have a pair, which made me happy. Obviously I spent some time with this too. I got to drill this. I'm going to try to do that first thing in the morning when I'm nice and fresh. That way I don't make any mistakes, right? Homie, don't be needing no mistakes. Alright folks, so that's about it. I want to thank you for watching and commenting and subscribing. Remember to keep your head down. No. Keep your head up. Keep your feet down. And try not to take any punches to the face. And remember to enjoy all your days. As always, thanks for watching and commenting and subscribing. Bye now, folks.